Good morning, guys. Welcome back to our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough, where I'm just outside the map chamber. I decided to start the recording here, so we don't have a lot of traveling time. And I think, unfortunately, either I bugged some of the side quests, some of the triggers, or some of the side quests are bugged in terms that it shows you finish it, but it does not count. Because I do have the achievement that I complete all the side quests. And I went around, did that arena as well in the south, which is not gonna get checkmarked, so that one is bugged as well. Also did the broom event, so we're first place there as well. And I have not received any owl post of any kind. And I'm also really close to level 40. I guess we're gonna have to do the main quest to get that necessary experience. So yeah, I'm a bit frustrated and really annoyed that I'm just gonna get the reward from the main story quest, the challenge tab, so I won't be able to do the side one, which means I'm one away from having 100% the same as the chest. Oh well, maybe if I do another playthrough off screen and all that, and maybe choose another house and see if there's something different with the other houses. But for now, let's get to the main quest, which I have a feeling it might be the last quest in the game as well. Hi, Professor. I'm here.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He got what he deserved.
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
All right.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
Nice. In we go. In we go.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I have a feeling that's not gonna be the case.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
Perfect. Oh, there we go.
Damn, the goblins.
I wonder if Ranrok is here.
Let's go.
I have a feeling that he's...
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
Yeah, I doubt he'll
You and I
leave
have
it
faced
a
worse,
chance.
Professor.
We must be getting closer.
Hello.
Will be fleet.
Else? Oh, more people. Clear the area.
We need to press on. Ranrok must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment.
Alright, so he's gonna do it.
Let's go.
Perfect. Okay, or... Oh, I thought it was a dream. Oh, it's just a troll that literally just burst through.
From the professors. I see it. I only hope they arrive soon.
Ow.
You bought one of these in Hogsmeade? Confringo. Defender. You will not take what's not yours. Controls ought to make quick work of them. Fuck your mouth.
I think the Shawleys.
This one's almost down. You're no match for us.
Oh, he's out.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked.
Oh,
Let's
nice.
go.
That looked nice.
Ranrok must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Down we go. Down we go.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Confringo, defender.
Oh, that was meant for me.
Okay. Hello.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Maybe we can
Revelio.
explode that one for a reason.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Do the honor. Thank you. I'm loving the effect though. It's a gauntlet. Well, we got reinforcements. Nice.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
If you say so. You sure we're not gonna assist? Nice.
Professor Hedrick.
Thank you, Professor.
How did you hit me? I was dodging. Oh, another troll.
This one's worse than the last two. Stop him!
Now worry on it.
Now, Professor Fig, aren't you going to leave some for the rest of us?
Let's read the area.
Expulso!
Almost.
That's our way forward.
I was about to say, is nobody gonna take care of those guys? Okay, I see pensive guardians over here.
The wand! Quickly!
All right. Yep, that's the repository we saw
We made it.
in the
I'm
memories.
relieved we got here before Ranrok.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
Huh. Okay, so wait, that's a lot of responsibilities. Just dumped on our shoulders. I intend to open it. All that power.
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
Nah, I want the power for myself.
Isadora wasted her ability trying to save people from themselves. I will not let others dictate what I do with this. My power.
You cannot possibly mean that. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the misery and pain that could cause.
Meh.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrok. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch.
I was actually
Seems
expecting.
you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
I was expecting Isidora's wand. Oh no, you don't. That's my power, and mine alone.
Goblin kind shall answer to no one.
Okay, he just transformed into a dragon. Well. What the? Wait. Did Finn just die? And which one am I using right now? I'm here.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child.
My spells are having no effect on the dragon.
Okay. Then how? Then ancient magic.
Now, Ranrok. Confringo. Confringo.
There seems to be some fighting you after all. No. I shall rid you of it. Come closer, young creature.
You can't stop me.
I'm here.
Two sources of power. Ha! You don't like that very much, do you? Or fun?
I have some crucial on you. That's phase 2.
You have no idea what you're doing.
How long are you going to keep up this charade?
We were to down here. Yeah. Yes, we drop down.
You can't run forever, Ranrok.
Heal actually.
Might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrok. Places. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Places. Not this time now. Oh, Ranrok. I know
This
you
cannot be happening. You will die.
ends here.
That's gonna happen. No, miss me with that.
Think you can stop me?
Flipendo. Places.
Disappeared right at the end. Right, really?
Places.
Okay, I need to time this a bit more better. I say that and I miss it. That didn't do a lot of damage, fortunately. It's gonna be ancient magic and whatnot. I think that's it, right? See any health bar? Ah, that one. Yeah. This time this is cutscene. I think this is a cutscene. I think we did it, guys. I think we did it. Yes, all that power.
Thank you, Marion. For everything.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well.
Holy. Just go. That speech was bad. Holy moly.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Professor Fig.
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Yeah, okay, that actually flew over me. I forgot about what Anne heard. So damn, okay, it was Rookwood, or Rookwood, whatever his name. It doesn't matter, he's all over the place now. And okay, that. Congratulations! You have completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. With your all exams fast approaching, now is a good time to review your field guide progress. Explore the world, finish, okay? Well, most of it I have completed, so... Is that enough to level up? Are you for real? And I have prepared for my owls. I'm only missing the challenges, which I can get to one now. And then is the side thing. Is this gonna be the last one, actually? And I have not missed anything in the end. Because I do have here. Yeah, it's only that from the challenge. Prepare for my owls. No stories available. Gear. I doubt I have anything better. Now, I wonder, there are a lot of questions left. What did I do with that power? Do I just have the power and that's it?
Revelio.
Or is it just gonna be a DLC?
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Well, that's definitely something new. Speak with Professor Weasley. Okay, so let's talk with Sebastian. I mean, that one is a main quest, it's not a side quest. The one to talk with Professor Weasley. So unless I'm gonna have the last side quest received from this one that I'm talking with Sebastian, or the one with the Weasley is gonna be counting towards side quest actually, and not as a main quest. Don't tell me I should have just fast travel. But yeah, I'm okay. That was a quick death from Professor Fig. Like, I thought like, oh, that he just dropped down and then he's gonna come back and something more will happen. I would say his death was kind of lame. You know, he just literally fell down. Nothing too fancy, you know. I would have expected him for him, I don't know, maybe try to fight with Ranrok. Ranrok kills him and then we fight with Ranrok. All that. Interesting fight though. Not that hard. I mean, I'm over leveled and all that. So yeah,
I'm glad you
Sebastian.
Sebastian, I've received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Maybe one day she'll come around.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
And that actually counted the side thing. I thought... And there's level 40 and all that. Perfect. I did not miss anything. I was about to be really annoyed. So we have 100% everything. Collector's edition. Which means that chest that I cannot, or the chest that is bugged in the coastal mine, does not matter. Because here should show 100%. Talents. I want to get what? Spells. What do I have here? Incendio, no. Whatever, it's irrelevant right now. Let's just put stealth and that will be it. Alright. Still, that's gonna haunt me and annoy me that I have one chest that is not here, but I have everything else done. Cool, 100%. Perfect, level 40. I think that might be the max level. Right, let's speak with Professor Weasley. And apparently there's another part in this main quest. And there's another achievement. I could fast travel, but it's all good. How far? Well, it doesn't seem to be far, actually. To the courtyard. Through here. And yeah, she's A3 right here. So no need for any fast travel. Hello, Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect.
True.
I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
Everything's complete. We done our homework.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed.
I beg your pardon?
Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Can you run that by me again? What do you mean it's incomplete? What have I missed? Complete your wizard field guide. Go to the Great Hall. Wait, what do you mean? What did I miss? Is there any secret collection out here that it, I don't know, will show 43 out of 42 or 88 out of 87? Have everything complete. Come on, can't be doing me like that. Or is it because of that chest that is bugged? You're telling me it's not complete? Is that the case? Really? Is that the case? Because if that's the case, it's gonna be really annoyed. Now let's see how Gryffindor wins the House Cup, as always. Because we've been receiving points, but I have not seen that hourglass getting filled up. You know what would be interesting? Like to literally have a written exam for the game. Like here are the papers, choose answers, A, B, C, D, whatever, and all that. I kind of doubt it that's gonna happen, but it'd be nice to have a surprise like that. Like, oh, it's been a fun adventure, you know, using spells and all that, and they're like, okay, written test, and you'd be like, what? Oh, a lot of people are here. Okay, which is the Slytherin over there? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in it. It's mostly Gryffindor and Hufflepuff that they have. Not even Ravenclaw and all that. This is BS.
Right when Peepsy wants to have some fun.
Oh, it is actually a written test. But, I don't think we're... It's just a cutscene then. The Bogart. Alright. You're not gonna show his fear. What's with the torch? What was with the torch?
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin.
Hell yeah.
And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
Yeah, go on. Change that color to green. Okay, so that was it. Suck at Gryffindor and all the other houses. Slytherin rules. Basically, I mean, I'm surprised that Professor Weasley was the one to say like, you know what, let's get 100 points to Slytherin and have them win, not Gryffindor. I guess that makes up for all the other times that Gryffindor won through BS extra points. Yes, I'm looking at you, Harry Potter. I'm looking at you. But yeah, okay. Gotta say, I enjoyed this. Like, it was really, really interesting. Combat was good. I mean, they used some of the unforgivable spells and all that, but yeah, to have them a bit more earlier, I would say would have been too much. So yeah, I mean, you could, if there's no actual timer on the side quests, you could, let's say, just focus on Sebastian's quest line until you get all the unforgivable curses, and then you can do the other side quest and just going around using the Avada Kedavra, Imperio, and Crucio. So you could have walkthrough like that, but that means you're gonna have to advance quite a bit into the main story, and just before the end of the main story you just go do the other side quest after you get the curses. Yeah, I would say that even on hard, on this difficulty, I've not made use that much of the room of requirements. And yeah, sure, you have, if you wanted to do a Sims kind of thing and all that, like to arrange your room, but I have not spent any time on that. I just made it for the potions, maybe for plants and all that. But yeah, there are many ways you can play this game. You can focus more on potions. I have not used those much, only for the side quests that I had, and some by mistake, and even plants as well. I do believe the mandragores are really powerful, so you can just jump into the middle of them, pull a mandrake, and then have fun. And yeah, would have been actually nice, except the Ranrok. Maybe he's the only one that, how to say it, that he's leveled, scaled compared to yours. But would have loved actually if there was like a scaling of level and all that for all the other quests. Not by much, but just to give you a bit of extra challenge. Because yeah, I was over leveled, as I usually am when I'm playing these kind of games. And then again, we still have questions. What did I do with the power? Nobody asked. Like, Professor Fig died kind of sudden and, like I said, lame in my opinion. Would it be nice to give him a bit more proper death, actually, not just, you know, the ground fell underneath him and he fell as well. Would have been, like I said, would have been more nicer if he would died fighting Ranrok or something through a cutscene or anything. But I guess they had to give a sacrifice to somebody, which was not exactly a sacrifice, in my opinion. But can I skip this? Okay. Reason being because I have read mail here. Could have read the mail from here as well. No stories available. All good. I doubt that chest I can open it, because yeah, after I opened the chest and I saw it's bugged, I reloaded the game, so that chest is still considered closed. But I doubt I'm gonna get that one to have 100% on the Highlands on the collection chest. But even if I get it, what will I receive? Because I have everything else. So I think that bug is mainly because they miscalculated as well. So that's why you're not gonna get anything, and it shows you still have it. Because, well, okay, I got another achievement popping up. Right, I wonder how many other achievements I'm gonna get. But as I was saying, since if you already have everything in terms of collections, then yeah, the game will say don't have anything to give you. So that's why it's gonna show still on the map, but it's opened and you can't interact with it as well. I think that's because maybe they miscalculated something. Something is overlapping, in my opinion. So either they're gonna introduce an extra item just for the hell of it, or they're gonna decide, let's just give a tons of resources or random stuff. But yeah, the battle arenas, I was actually expecting to be a bit more longer in terms of waves, but again, I was over leveled and went really quick. Plus I had the courses, so of course I was doing a lot of damage. One thing, not sure, I mean, story was decent. Again, with an unanswered question regarding what happened afterwards, after I took the power for myself, because that's what it looked like. Nobody asked questions afterwards, so it was like, all is fine. So that's a bit weird. But I was thinking, actually, was like in the last episodes or so while I was recording, like, wouldn't it have been better if the game acted as you have Act 1, that's the first year, Act 2, second year, Act 3, third year, and so on. And you learn the spells along those years, you know? Like to stretch it a bit more. Because in a way, you started as a 5th year, all of a sudden you know ancient magic and you're just dropped into it and you learn, you know, at this point you're like even better than Harry Potter, even better than Voldemort. Like, it's a bit, you know? Even Harry Potter had to learn some of the stuff along the years, not just the first year he knew all the spells or learned it in half of semester of, or during that first year he learned spells of that only 5th years are doing and all that. So yeah, I wonder if the story could have been maybe stretched along years, you know, and maybe they could have had like an interlude between the acts that you're doing in the real world, and they, I don't know, maybe they could have done something. You could have used magic and have like a bit of investigation happening, you know, and you had to use magic but be careful with it so the ministry doesn't intervene and say like, oh, you've been using magic and all that or something. I know you have in the movie and all that, it says like you have an ID traced on you that shows if you're doing magic or no. But they could have written something like there's a spell or something that you do that gets suppress that the thing that tracks if you're doing magic outside of school, and have like a limited time or something, and just do spells during that. I don't know. That's how I would have done it, you know, and it made a bit more sense. Would have made it a bit more sense to have it like that and just advance through the years. It could have extended the friendships a bit more and all that. But who knows? Maybe in a sequel or something, I don't know where they would go from here. Or if they're gonna do some DLC and whatnot. But regardless, I'm glad that actually I managed to complete everything. And I did not miss anything at all. Again, except for that chest. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough, guys, and I'll see you next time in whichever playthrough may be next. But as always, don't forget to take care.